guys, it's Jennifer here again. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm sharing with you guys my quick length retention hair moisture winter routine. Around this time of the year when the temperature drops, my hair gets very dry really fast and starts to feel crunchy, and when I feel that crunchiness, I know that breakage and single strand knots are right around the corner. So to prevent that, I do the following routine a few times a week during the winter in order to preserve length and facilitate growth. Also, my hair is very coarse, so if your hair is not as coarse as mine, you may not need to use as much oil. Okay, so first I'm just going to quickly tie up the left side, and then I proceed to work on top and bottom separately. So first I'm just going to spritz the entire top section of twist with water. I'm not getting it soaking wet, I'm just spritzing it. Next, I'm taking the cream and just squeezing it into my twists, paying very close attention to my ends because, as you guys know, the ends is the oldest part of your hair and therefore it's the most fragile. This is where most breakage tends to happen. Taking care of your ends is the key to length retention because everyone's hair grows. You just have to make sure that your ends aren't breaking off at the same time. So I'm just going to continue squeezing until the cream sort of disappears and until I feel like it's sort of absorbed into my hair. Finally, I'm going to seal in the moisture using Jamaican black castor oil. Yes, ladies, you heard that right. Jamaican black castor oil. I find that it's best to seal my ends with a thicker oil during the winter months to hold moisture in for a longer period of time. Like, my ends will still be soft 3 or 4 days later, but I still do this almost every other day just because I don't want to get caught slipping. Fairy knots and split ends will sneak up on you, especially in winter. Now I'm just going to quickly repeat the process for the upper part of the twist. Spritz in the water and then squeeze in the cream until it's absorbed into the hair. The only difference is this time I'm going to seal in the upper part of my twist with a lighter oil, and this time I'm using Argon Oil. Again, I'm just squeezing that oil into my twist. And again, the goal is just to have them soft, supple, and moisturized and protected from the cold weather. And I'm just going to repeat those steps for the bottom half of my hair. Spritz with water. Just squeeze it in a little bit. I'm just going to squeeze that cream into my twists until I feel like it's absorbed into the hair. And again, I'm just going to seal the ends with castor oil. And just so you guys know, I'm not overly concerned about the castor oil weighing my hair down. My hair is so coarse that it's going to absorb all this oil in a couple of days, especially with the drop in temperature outside. Because my hair is so coarse, if I don't use a thick moisturizer and thick sealant, my hair will just get really dry and I'll experience a lot of breakage, fairy knots, and split ends. So this has helped me tremendously over the past couple years to maintain length. Okay, so now it's moisturized and soft and supple the way I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and tie this up. Then I remembered that I haven't showed you guys how I did the oil yet. So this is my oil mix, but I'm gonna pause and mix some for you guys on camera so that you guys can see how I do it. So here we go. Starting out, I do about 1 ounce of Jamaican black castor oil. Then I do 1 ounce of extra virgin olive oil. After that, I do 3 drops of tea tree oil. This bottle didn't come with the little filter on it, so maybe a little bit more went in there. And I do about 3 drops of peppermint oil. And this bottle has a stopper, so. And then I do 2 to 3 drops of rosemary oil. I just started using avocado oil this year along with grapeseed oil, so I do about ½ an ounce of avocado oil. and then I do another ½ ounce of grapeseed oil. So I'm trying these two out to see if I notice a difference. I read about the benefits of grapeseed and avocado oil, and I felt like my hair needed those benefits, so I'm trying it out this year. So yeah, I go ahead and sort of mix this up, and sometimes I'll warm it up for about 10 to 15 seconds if I think that the house is cold and it's been sitting too long, or if I just want a more intense penetration on my scalp. So yeah, this part is optional. And we're ready to put it on our hair. So I'm just going to take these back down really fast. Y'all know that I did not forget about these edges. So yeah, I'm just going to moisturize and seal these edges really fast. My edges look so much better than they did in January when I first told you guys that they fell out due to postpartum shedding. So just thanking God that my edges came back. And now I'm just going to thoroughly oil my scalp. And I always make a mess of myself, so yeah, typical. So yeah, just get that in, especially in the problem areas. So for example, I do make sure that I focus it on my edges and the back of my hair because those are my problem areas right now. And now I'm going to take my scalp massager and just massage my scalp. And I want y'all to know that this does not take long at all. I normally do this quickly over the bathroom sink at bedtime or just when I'm in for the day. I usually quickly do this in about 5 minutes unless I see split ends or fairy knots, then I'll cut those out. But other than that, this goes pretty fast. So yeah, this felt really good. So yeah, I hope this routine helps your hair survive this frigid winter, especially those of you who have coarse hair like mine. Like this video if you found it helpful. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next upload. Bye.